All right, welcome everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and I bring you along for the ride. Today, we're going through all of the NHK News Web Easy articles. I did Wanikani, I did Anki, kind of keeping it nice and chill on the weekend here. So we're gonna do these. This is sweets. I don't know. Let's get into it. Okay. 京都の北の天満宮を、sorry, 北の天満宮. Yep, okay. Kita no, apparently. Tenmongo. Go I got. So didn't know this one, didn't know that one. But 오조gatsu no 준비が始まった. So they began preparations for something. 오조gatsu. Ojogatsu. New Year. How have I never heard the word for New Year? Ah, okay. Oshogatsu, not ojo, oshogatsu. Okay, oshogatsu. Click, click, of course. I hate the number of times I click that and it doesn't play anything. Oshogatsu. Okay, oshogatsu. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a card out of it. Oshogatsu. Let's set our language to Japanese on my keyboard. Oh, right there. Oshogatsu. It knew what I was going for instantly, which makes me think that this might be a very, very common thing that people type. Who knows? Maybe around this time of year, it's especially New Year. First month of the year. Okay. Oshogatsu. Oshogatsu. Alright, so Kyoto no Kita no Tenmango. Is this like a thing? Oh, it's a shrine. That explains why they are all wearing the white top, red band, red skirt. Okay, they're all dressed as shrine maidens because they are. Okay. 京都にある北の天満宮でお正月の準備が始まりました. This is just the title. Again, listen, they only got 4 sentences in this article, and one of them is just the title written again. Okay? この神社には梅の木が Ume is like the pickled plum thing, right? Yeah, plum. But Ume no Ki is a place. Oh. It's a place, apparently? Well, here. Let's see where this place is. It's so bright. Nope. Okay, didn't come up with anything. Ume no Ki. But... Well, wait, this is a counter for, if we go down to counters, it's kind of for long cylindrical things. I know a long cylindrical thing, tree. So it might be ume no ki just being plum tree. Okay, ume no ki ga 1500 pon arimasu. So this shrine has 1,500 plum trees? That's an insane amount. Also, I sold it short. There is technically other sentences here. I mean, they are full sentences. They're just really, really short. 神社は毎年梅の木を干して、干して is to dry out, right? Yes, to air to dry out. 梅干し, the little pickled plum things, をつけます. So they make 梅干し by drying out plums every year. Okay. Ofukume. Great fortune plum? Okay. と読んでいます. To invoke, maybe? Oh, right, because Yoldu is like to call something. So I guess you're calling good luck to you, but why is... Because Ume is here. So I guess they're saying it's called. Designate to name. Called? Because this is the ume for plum. Yeah. Okay, so 往復名と本でいます。2月1日にお茶などに入れて飲むと健康な一年になると言われています。Okay, so 健康 is our health, right? Yeah, health. Okay. A lot of times when you see me press shift on something, which is what I'm doing, if I ever press shift and you see this highlight, I'm using an extension called Yomitan in order to have this pop up. I believe it's on every browser that people actually use, so it should be available for you to install as an extension. But that, anytime you see me doing that, I'm either have no idea what the word is, or I'm trying to verify my thoughts because I'm not completely sure. Once again, I am not fluent in Japanese, as you can very much tell from these videos, hopefully. And that's why we study together, right? So, 健康な一年, right? Yeah, so we have 一年, oh, 一年になると. So, to become healthy for a year, to have a healthy year, essentially, is what this is saying. So, お茶などに, oh, so they're putting it in tea. Hey, let's throw all of this into the deepest of falls real quick here. So this shrine has 1,500 plum trees, right? Every year the shrine dries the plums to make pickled plums. Yep. They're called daifuku plums. It is said that drinking them in tea or other beverages brings a healthy year. Okay, so daifukume is just the name of the thing, which, the fact that it's in quotes makes that, yeah, okay. Okay, so 13日神社の人たちは梅干しをお正月の飾りと一緒に紙で包んでいます。包んでいます。包む。包む。
包む。
包む. Okay. Kami, paper, right? In this case, paper. Kami de tsutsundemasu. Okay, so they're wrapped together. Now, oshagatsu no kazari. Kazari is a decoration because we have, was it kazaru? Is to decorate, to adorn, yeah. So kazari is the decoration, kazaru is to decorate. So oshagatsu no kazari is a new Year decoration. So umeboshi, the pickled plums, or oshagatsu no kazari to with isho ni. Okay, so they wrap them together with New Year's decorations? Okay. That sounds gloopy. 北の天文号では、12月13. I kind of wish they would have just hit enter here so they weren't spaced like that, but whatever. 13日から、700円で往復梅. Now they're saying 往復梅, but if I go over this, we're seeing daifuku. I guess it can go either way. Because over here, they're doing daifuku as well, right? Huh. I don't know which one is more common, I wonder. Okay. Kubarimasu. Kubarimasu is to distribute, to hand out, and yeah, to distribute, to hand out, to deliver, to serve. So they're serving these for 700 yen a piece. Okay. From the 13th forward, which has already, oh no, December 13th, so not quite yet. Okay, cool. Man, that's a lot of them. That is a lot of plum trees. Woo! All right, let's get into our next one. 東京デフリンピック、デフ、デフルフ、デフリンピック. Okay. I mean, I know it's Deaf Olympics, but I don't want to just say that, right? So, Deaf Olympic. Okay. 15日から始まる. Okay, so we'll begin on the 15th. So today, apparently. 15日から東京デフリンピックが始まります。デフリンピックは聞こえない。unable to hear. 聞こえない。聞こえにくい人のオリンピック. Okay, so it's can't hear and hard of hearing people Olympics. This. Which is true. You know, deaf does not necessarily mean no hearing. Just like blind doesn't necessarily mean no sight, right? You can be legally blind and still see like vague colors, vague shapes, even like stuff really close up. But so it makes sense that deaf is the same way. 日本で行うのは初めてです. Okay, so is this the first time it's being done in Japan then? Was hajimete is first time? Oh, okay. So this is the first time the Defirimpiku has been in Japan. That's actually kind of cool. Well, good for them for hosting. Nippon de okonao. Yeah, so this is like to do, but it's like it's not like suru where you do like a discrete action or yaru. Although those don't always mean that, but this is like you're conducting a thing, like a play could be okonao, I believe. At least that's the way that I've been taking it. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, 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 please. But 日本で行うのは初めてです. Okay. 東京大会では、21日 Why did I say 日 there? 21の、競技を行います。81の国と地域などから3000人ぐらいの選手が出る予定です. Really? Wow. So they're preparing for there to be around 3,000 athletes that come. Dang. Okay, so 81 countries and regions, essentially, right? Areas, regions. So, oh, wow. So from 81 countries and regions and the like, 3,000-ish people are going to be coming. So they're getting prepared for that. Wow. That is a substantial amount of people. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. 開会式。開会式。開会式. I don't like this. I mean, we know all of this here, right? Ceremony, way, yeah, ceremony, way, right? And kai is like a meet in this case, or joining. So we have opening ceremony. Yep. Uh-huh. 開会式. 開会式の前に. So before the opening ceremony, I don't know why this is not. I don't like it. You know what? Let's make a card for it. Let's make a card for opening ceremony. Cause hey, we need to. We should do that. 開会式. 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 Okay. 開会式. Opening ceremony. Okay. There we go. 開会式の前に、14日、14日、福島県で、サッカー男子の試合が始まりました。Oh, okay. So men's soccer matches are going to be began on the 14th. So I guess they're doing stuff before any of it. Okay. Now, how do you cheer at Deaf Olympics? I'm assuming they have like big like signs that they like shake that are all like hopefully colorful. Because obviously you're not shouting. Uh, I hope you're not. You can shout, give the crowd some energy. 選手たちは、sorry, 手話やめで、コミュ、コミュニcommunication. Communication. Okay. Uh, oh, I see what they're saying here. So they communicate. As for the players, shua, shua, hand speaking, hand signing. Is this like sign language? I guess. Yes. Okay. Shua ya ne de communication o 取りながら試合をします. Okay. Ah. So they do hand signals during the match. Okay. Which makes sense, of course. So the way that they communicate is with hand signals. That would actually be very cool to see. Huh. 日本をオーストラリアと試合をして、oh, there we go. 8 I don't know the 8-2, 8-0 part here. で、勝ちました. So, they went 8-0 here and they did 日本はオーストラリア here. So I'm assuming Australia scored 0 points and Japan scored 8 and 1. How do you do this in Japanese? How to say scores in Japanese. Not the word scores, score. Points. No, like 8-2. Not the word score. Not the literal word score. Well, you know what? Here, let's try throwing it into the deepest of pulls here. Maybe that will give us something. Here, we'll try hitting play.
日本はオーストラリアと試合をして8-0で勝ちました。
8-0?
8-0で勝ちました。
8-0. Maybe. I don't want to fully trust the deep L, but that's what it sounded like. So for right now, I'm going with that. So 8-0, which is 0. I guess you could probably say 8-0で勝ちました. Please correct me if that's wrong. I really want to know. Okay. Deaf Olympic は26日までです. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's going until the 26th. 無料で会場で試合を見ることができます. Oh, so you're able to watch the matches for free, essentially. Nice. At the venue, so it's free to get in. Heck yeah. If you're in Japan and you're near this, go to it. There's no reason not to. It just sounds like a fun afternoon. Go to the Olympics for free? Sure. Why not? All right. Here, let's do the Otani Shohei one, right? That's who this guy is, right? I think I recognize him. Otani Shohei. Yes, okay. We'll do this one because this one has a video, and we tend to go out on videos. Okay. 大谷翔平選手、大リーグで4回目、Nice の MVP. So, he is the MVP for the 4th time. 回目 is nth time. Nth time. So, 4回目の MVP. And also, look at that good boy right there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. 大リーグ、Major League、大リーグドジャースの大谷翔平選手が今年も、okay, ナショナルリーグの、National League is what they're saying here, right? Yeah, okay. ナショナルリーグの MVP になりました。MVP は今年一番活躍した選手がもらう賞です。Okay, so they're saying what an MVP is. They're the number one performing player, essentially. So, 活躍 is activity, efforts, active participations. And then we have した選手. So, the player that did the most things, that they are the best at supporting, getting points, doing their role. What an MVP is, right? And 選手がもらう賞です. So it's it's an award that you receive for being the best player, essentially. 大谷選手が MVP になったのは4回目です. So he has been the MVP 4 times. 大リーグで4回以上 MVP になったのは OK? バリー・ボンズさんだけです。So the only person who has become the MVP 4 more times is Barry Bonds, huh? Okay. How many times has Barry Bonds been the MVP? 7. Oh, okay. Otani Shohei, you got a little bit to go. A little bit to go. 今年、大谷選手は、はい。バッターとピッチャーの両方で試合に出ました。Right, because he was he was both a pitcher and a designated batter during it, right? Or I guess not a designated batter. That's a different thing. So he did batting and pitching, which is it common for pitchers to bow out of the batting order for like the sake of protecting hands? I don't know. I've only played baseball at like little league levels and high school, so everyone batted and played on the field. You didn't get special treatment. But obviously, major leagues, you have roles to fill. ホームランは Oh, okay. I know that there is a word for it as well, but I'm surprised that they're using katakana for it. ホームランは今までで一番多い55本です。Wow, that's a decent amount of them, okay? ピッチャーは14試合で投げました. So he threw in 14 games, essentially, right? Because we have 14, then we have 試合, which is matches, games, で投げました, which is thrown, right? So 投げる, you throw, 投げました, thrown. Okay. 大谷選手は、シリーズ、ワールドシリーズで優勝して、World Series Champion, right? Yeah, champions して、MVP ももらうことができました。Okay, and he was also given the MVP for the World Series Championship. みんなに感謝したいです。Okay. と話しています。So, 感謝。Thanks. So, 感謝する. Right? It takes する. Right. So, everyone wanted to thank them. He wanted to thank everyone. Okay. That is actually really, really neat. Okay. I wish we had heard more about the dog, but that's fine. That's fine. He's cute too, I guess. Not as cute as the dog, but all right. So, GG Otani Shohei. Okay. What do we have here? Kuma, the latest in the bear articles. If you haven't been watching us for a bit here, it's a lot of them. It's been like, hey, there's bears. Bears can be bad. Bears attack people when they interact with people. They are a wild animal. Some people got killed by bears. So a person got attacked by a bear. Bears are near buildings. Did you know about bears? People think the bears are near buildings because there's lack of food. Now, each of these sentences has been like an article we've read, essentially. The JSDF is going to come in to help with the bears. The JSDF isn't allowed to shoot the bears. It's against the Constitution. Maybe the police can shoot the bears. We're thinking about shooting bears. Hunters shoot bears. Hunters know how to use rifles. They can shoot bears. The police are going to get trained by hunters to shoot bears. The police are going to be allowed to use guns against bears. The police are beginning to be allowed to use guns against bears. Now you're caught up on the bear saga in Japan. Kuma no higai o nakusu tame ni kuni ga suru koto o kimeta. Okay, so Kuma no higai, damage from bears, injury from bears, right? O nakusu, to lose, to lessen in this case. So tame ni, for the sake of. So for the sake of lessening and losing damage from bears, kuni ga suru koto o kimeta. So they made some decisions on what to do. The country made some decisions on what to do about the bears. Okay. 政府は14日、熊の被害をなくすために、国がすることを決めました。This is just the title again, but they added in on the government on the 14th part of it. So that's just the title again. 雲を銃で撃つ人が少ないため、警察で働いていた人などに手伝ってもらいます。Okay, so let's do this sentence here again. 馬 bear を銃 gun で撃つ shoot 人 people. So a person that shoots で well, with what? A gun. So, and what are they shooting? The bear. So, and then we have tsukunai tame. So, in a country where there's not a lot of people allowed to use guns, and hunters are some of the very few people that do, they're pointing out here that, hey, not a lot of people know how to shoot bears with guns, essentially. So, for the sake of, or because of, the lack of people that can shoot bears with guns, 警察で働いていた人など, so people and the like that are working with the police, is that what this de is doing with here? With 警察で働いていた人などに手伝ってもらいます. So they're receiving help, essentially, from people, from the police. Now, let's throw this into the deepest of Paul's real quick, just for the sake of double checking myself here. Since few people shoot bears with guns, yes, foreign police officers and others to assist. Okay, so we're kind of getting the gist of it there. All right. 市や町が cities and towns がどんな時に銃を使ったらいいか? So we have a tara here. That's a conditional, right? So in order to put it into this conditional, let's go ahead and throw tara right here. So, tara, conditional. Conditional, depending on the context, it can express time sequences like when, after, and conditions like if. So, let's look at our situation here. We have,どんな時に銃を使ったら so to use, right? Boop, 使ったら so 使う to use, to make use of, to put use to. So when, after, or if. いいか. So it's a question about something being good. So I'm assuming it's an if here. So let's kind of do a quick check on this. Tada for when and after. As mentioned in the beginning, tada is used to provide the condition that needs to be fulfilled for other events or situations to take place, which means the clause before tada has to come first. For this reason, after is more suitable than when as a translation of the following sentence. Okay. So we have our run here. Hashiru. So hot, right? This becomes hashitara, right? Hashitara stretch yo shimasu. I stretch when running, I stretch after running. All right, that just makes sense here. Let's see. Donna, what kind of what? Toki ni, by the way, incidentally, sure, sometimes on occasion. So on what occasion is it good when is it good to use a gun? On what occasion is it good to use a gun, essentially? どんな時に銃を使ったらいいか、国がわかりやすく説明します。説明します。So, 説明 is like an. That's not it. We want to go down here. Explanation, exposition, exposition, not exposition. Exposition, description, account, caption, legend. Okay. But they're explaining that they wanna know when it's okay to use a gun. そして and then 銃を使うことができる人を増やすために so 増やす to add to increase. So they for the sake of increasing the people that are able to use a gun, 国がお金を出します. Honestly, you give a couple of guys from the middle of nowhere America a free trip to Japan and be like, shoot bears. They'll do it for free as long as you pay for the flight. 政府は必要なお金をできるだけ早く出すと言ってます。So, 必要, needed essential, right? Needed essential, not お金を. So, like, the money that's needed to できる. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like a set phrase altogether here. Okay. So, できるだけ早く. So, as soon as possible. Only when quick, only when able, right? So quickly, only when able. So as soon as possible. Okay, I can see that. できるだけ早く. Well, let's add that to Yomitan there. Okay. So the government's saying that they want to do this as soon as possible, essentially. Okay, sure. Well, here, let's hide my big dumb face and let's watch this quick little video.
依然として出没が続くクマ。政府は今日、人の生活圏からクマを排除し、住み分けを実現するとした対策パッケージを決定しました。このうち緊急的な対応では、自衛隊や警察の退職者などに協力を要請し、駆除にあたる人材確保を進めることなどを盛り込んでいます。また短期的には電気柵による防護の強化などを図るとしています。中期的には 個体数の削減に向けたガイドラインの改定などに取り組みます。対策に必要な費用は交付金などで速やかに支援するとしています。この対策パッケージ、
Wow, that's
現
an
場では
impressive
どう
building
受け止め
right
られ
there.
ているのか。北海道の上の国町では昨年度6頭のヒグマを駆除しましたが、今年度は100頭を超える事態になっています。
今現段階箱罠設置しているところ10箇所ですね。
町は今年度電気柵を 13km 分購
Put
入す
me
るな
out,
ど
man.
対策費として520万円の予算を計上していましたが、出没や駆除が相次ぎ総額が4000万円を超えました。
費用の部分というのは特にやはり国の方の支援が必要だというふうに思っています。
一方でこんな声も。北海道猟友会の副会長は、対策パッケージに盛り込まれた自衛隊や警察の退職者の協力についてありがたいとしつつも、
職人と一緒でですね、ハンターが熊を取れるようになるまでというのは、他の獲物をたくさん取ってものすごい経験積んできてるんですよ。大変なことだと思いますよ、今からやるというのは。
今回の対策パッケージ、木原官房長官は地域ごとに熊の捕獲数の目標などを明記したロードマップを来年3月までにまとめるよう指示しました。
Okay, so, and listen, there's a lot of discussion going on there. Talked about guidelines, when they're able to shoot things, and they're talked about what they're going to do next year as well. So, it seems like there's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to this. I wonder if there's any thought to like trying to bait the animals away from civilization. I'm not sure. Anyways, hey, we went through 4 different articles there, most of which were pretty straightforward. We did get like 3 different new words there and a new set phrase, so that was actually kind of neat to see there. So all of that said, actually pretty good. So we did get the dekiru dake hayaku, as soon as possible. Yeah, nice. Anyways, hopefully you got some new words out of it, or some decent little bits of review, or at the very least 30 minutes of entertainment. Either way, itsumo arigatou gozaimasu. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies. And I hope to see you again for another daily Japanese study video. See you later. Goodbye.